That's a me problem. I know I'm not a hot chick with the fat ass.
Today I actually didn't have a boring life.
Like the dudes that their wives don't let them have a motorcycle. Finally, thank you for listening. What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode. I'm here with your boy
XROKING.
and I'm Suzo, and we are here doing episode number 5.
Number
five, man.
We made it.
We made it. Well, close, right? Because they say episode 7 is usually where most podcasts die out.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
7?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
All right. Well, they say that it's episode 7, and I don't know if it's like some superstition or what, but there is some facts to kind of like back that up, and it's usually a blend of either you run out of stuff to talk about, you realize that it's a lot more work than it was supposed to be, and then I think the third one is something along the lines of having a fallout with whoever you decide to do it with, and that sucks. I did have a podcast before this one, and that one was a mix of all three, because we initially thought, okay, cool, you sit down, you chop it up with your boy, and then done, right? Nah, first of all, you got to spend a good amount of money on hardware.
Yeah.
That, you could do it with like whatever camera mics or audio, but I mean, a podcast to me, and from my understanding, is an audible experience. First and foremost, like you listen to podcasts. The visual aspect of it, like for you guys watching on Spotify or YouTube, that is like an additional to the experience, right? To the main experience is audible. So you want to have crispy audio, clean audio, and you want the audible experience to just be overall as good as it can be. So interfaces, microphones, software, like, that's the first part about it. Then if you want to incorporate visuals, that you can cheap out on a little bit. I already had a camera, so it worked out. But it's that, and that's just the hardware. Then you go into the creation aspect of it. What are you going to talk about? What are you going to say? What are you going to do? And then if you want to double down on that and really make the podcast your bread and butter, then you have to make social media clips and stuff like that, because you can't just rely on YouTube or Spotify to show your stuff to who you want it to, who you want them to show it to. So,
and it becomes a lot of work, like, because you're doing your social media stuff, your content creation, and you're editing the podcast at the same time, and it just gets too much. Like a lot of people hit me up too. Is like, hey man, y'all need to add clips, memes and stuff. It's like, dude. Like, yeah, it sounds easy, like just, let's post the video here, but it's just time consuming. Yeah,
I had a homeboy do the same thing. He was telling me, he's like, hey man, you guys are doing a great job. Everything is coming out really nice, but it's like, maybe y'all can add like some visual representation of whatever it is that you guys are talking about, just to kind of further drive your point. And I was like, man, you know what? Like, I honestly, truly do want to make that happen, but I just can't right now. Like, doing this and then editing it on top of editing my social media videos, it's a lot of work. And I know, like, that's a me problem. I know, but like, this is what I can do. And to me, this is extra content, like I have my videos as my main content. This is just an extra add-on to that, if you want to sit down, listen to us talk bullshit, bitch about how we can't ride in certain weathers or certain conditions because we're fair weather riders, or just a bunch of little bitches, whatever, you can listen to that, make fun of us, get a little bit of insight on who I really am, who you really are, and then realize that we're also normal fucking people. So,
literally, man. It's just a lot of work though, and then me getting into it too, I kind of noticed that aspect. I like when I first started doing everything, it's like I spent the whole day on a Sunday just nonstop editing. And it's like, damn, and 6 videos probably took me all day. So woke up 9 in the morning, then what is like 10 at night, finally finished. It's like, dude, what the hell am I doing, man? It's crazy,
Yeah, there's different levels, man, because you could do the basic stuff where you hop on CapCut, splice a video, do some cuts, add some text, call it a day. Then you can go for the more produced product, which requires a computer and time, energy, effort, because at that point you're more on the lines of like storytelling, and not only again for the story itself, but for the visuals as well. So I think you recently bought a Insta X5.
Yeah, the X5.
The X5, and you wanted to buy that because you wanted to add another layer to the videos. Not only that, but it's obviously a fucking cool camera to have.
Yeah.
A 360 camera is amazing.
You can't beat those.
Yeah, no. If you bought any camera for your motorcycle, whether you make content or not, a 360 camera has to be like the first thing you get.
Yeah.
Because not only does it record everything around you, but it's just, you can mount it anywhere. You can put it on your helmet. You seen that?
Yeah, I've seen
People
that.
put it on their helmet, badass. You can put it on your handlebars. You can put it on your passenger pegs. You can put it on your sissy bar. You can put it anywhere on your motorcycle, and you will have a full 360 view of your ride. So
what do you think? So somebody out there wants to start moto vlogging, what would be the gear to get?
If you started moto vlogging, if you wanted to do it for the sake of moto vlogging, it's hard, bro. It's hard. Okay, if you're just looking to have a camera as a dash cam, then just get a 360. You pop that on your handlebars, kind of cock it off to the side a little bit so you can get a little bit of view behind you, in front of you, around you. You're all set. And then if anything happens, you have the footage. If you're looking at content creation, that's a whole different conversation, because it really depends. I mean, most people, and I don't know if this is still now, because see, when I started making videos, all I had was a 360. And that was around the time where 360s were very, very popular. So everybody and their mom was posting 360 footage, little clips with AI dubbed on it, like, today I'm gonna go to the store, you know what I'm talking about, like those goofy ass voices. And like, that was the thing like a year or two ago. And then I realized that those videos just kind of started losing their appeal. I mean, I'm not a hot chick with the fat ass and big,
big boobas,
that I ain't that. So, there's no reason for y'all to look at me. and the way that it's angled on your handlebars, like it's either like the whole motorcycle has to be in the shot for it to like at least be appealing. Cause again, no one's just trying to see a big dude riding a motorcycle, I guess, unless either he looks really cool or the motorcycle looks really cool. There's got to be an appeal, right? I started noticing that the 360 videos were not really popping off anymore. And so I started doing polls and stuff. I was like, okay, what do y'all think? Like, do you like consuming first person POV footage, or do you like consuming third person POV footage? A lot of people were telling me that they actually prefer first person POV. The reason why is because it's more immersive.
Yeah, like feel like they're in the.
You feel, as the viewer, you see the motion blur, you see the speed, you see the cars, like you feel like you're behind the bars.
It's kind of like what my buddy had mentioned too. Like he's like, I like watching your videos, man. Like I know how you are and stuff, and I like that view, like. And for people that don't ride too, I guess it makes it look like they're in the saddle too, and they kind of feel that experience, which is not, I mean, it's cool. It's not the same though, but it's something to get them kind of started, What
was it? Fernando had told us that I think he had gotten a tuner on his motorcycle, or he sent his ECU to get flashed.
Yeah.
So he's like, man, I didn't ride for like a whole week and a half. He's like, man, I was watching your videos the whole time just to kind of get a little fix of something. I was like, damn, that's cool. I was already making the first person POV at that point, but that's I guess that's what it is. A lot of people live vicariously.
No, whatever that word is.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hold on. You know what I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah, like they live like
through us, like or not just us, but like
through anybody they watch.
Yeah, like if you see some rich ass dude with a bunch of like girls and a yacht and everything, you're like, man, I wish I watch his videos just for the lifestyle.
Yeah, kind of like the ones when they're going around doing risen up a girl and they're using their meta glasses.
Yeah.
People like that because it's like, oh, cool.
Oh, here it is. Let's see.
Vicariously.
Vicariously.
Yeah. So, a lot of people live vicariously through the footage that we make, know, because maybe we have the bike that they want, or maybe we have, just doing something that they wish they could do. A lot of people follow me who never ridden before or want to ride, and they see our videos and they're like, man, like that's awesome. Or like the dudes that their wives don't let them have a motorcycle. I don't know what that's like, but
yeah, I'd buy one, but my wife don't let me have one. You know how it is.
Yeah, but I watch your videos, bro. Hey, man, thank you. But that sucks. You should definitely get that sorted out because, you only live once, and you definitely don't want to miss the opportunity to be able to enjoy something like this because man. There's no other feeling like it, bro.
The best feeling, man.
I'll bitch about the weather. I'll bitch about the heat. I'll bitch about the traffic every fucking time I ride, but I will never stop riding because it's just awesome.
Yeah, it's great, man.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people like that. And then me recently getting the 360, I realized how much work it actually is.
Yeah.
So after I got it, it's like, cool. And that's most of the reason why I'm taking forever editing, because first you got to put your 360 footage in the computer, and then from there you got to start keyframing everything, which you were showing me. I was like, oh, that don't look too bad. But then when I started doing it, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then you're not capturing like your audio through the 360, so you have to remember, like you were telling me too, like you need to remember events that occurred or when you started talking, because otherwise, you're not gonna know when to
all you hear
change
is
your
wind buffeting.
Yeah, that's all it is. So it's like, oh man, I'm like, oh, I remember at one point the cop showed up. Let me see if I can find that.
You're scrolling through, going back, going, oh, there it is.
So it sucks, man. But I mean, it's a cool thing to have, though.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to mix it in with your stuff,
again, this is content creation wise. If you're just a normal person,
yeah, if you're a normal person, it's great.
Yeah. You'll remember something happened because you'll specifically probably go to your footage for that specific part. So,
but when content creating, then that's when you got to remember, like, oh, when did this happen?
Yeah.
But I like it. I mean, it's a great camera.
Yeah, man.
So
I mean, like I was saying earlier, like if you use CapCut and make like simple edits, that's one thing, right? Like it's easy to knock those out with the quickness. You can hop on and maybe pop one out like in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like the higher level production, like the stuff that me and you were trying to do, it's not as easy because you need processing power. You're messing with 4K quality clips. Not only that, but then like you said, you have to have a dedicated software for footage on the 360. Then you have to have dedicated software for every other video. So like the Action 4, Action 5, the Ace Pro 2.
Yeah.
And so you got to put it all together, and then if you want to be extra with it, like I am with the audio, I'm running 2 mics, one on my helmet, one on my backpack. And that's just so I can get better audio of the motorcycle, the ambience, so you can hear me talking shit and saying dumb stuff. And
still listen to that motorcycle purr in the background.
Yeah, you want that.
I'm still trying to figure out the audio part for my stuff because it still sounds kind of like crackly and kind of like shitty, but eventually it'll get there.
With my helmet, and this is another thing that sucks as a content creator for motorcycles, is that if you're talking, right, moto vlogging, you want to like have as little wind noise as possible. So that means you got to close up all your vents.
Yeah.
And then I have a chin curtain on my helmet, but it's a mesh chin curtain. So what I had to do was actually sew on like a material over on the inside of that mesh,
like a solid
it's
fabric.
A solid fabric, so then no air would go from the chin scrape, bro. So I have like no air coming. I mean, there's still air coming in. You could still hear it regardless.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got the dead cat on the mic. I have all my vents closed. I have the chin curtain sealed, and no matter even with all of that, Still.
Yeah,
I've even tried the lav mics, the little wired mics.
Mm-hmm.
I've had that like behind the cheek pad. So you got your cheek pad, mic here on the side, and then the outside of the helmet. And even then, under all of that, you could still hear the wind. There's
it's inevitable.
It's inevitable. You can minimize it as much as you can, but man, anything past like 50, 60 miles an hour, you're gonna get that.
I'll go over my clips and it's like, man, like, should I even use this? Because it's like, just and then when I'm talking, it's like, yeah, and this is what I'm doing. It's like high, and the wind noise in the background, so it's like I'm like peaking the whole time. It's like, oh my gosh.
There's different mics you can get. Like if you get like the DJI Mic 2, or recently the DJI Mic 3 just released. I need to copy one of those. But or the Rode mics, they all, like the Wireless Pro, they record in 32-bit float. And so for those of you that don't know, maybe if you're familiar with like photo editing, so like, if you take a very dark picture and you try to bring up the shadows, it just gets noisy. Or if it's too bright and you try to bring it down, like it's just dark. You can't fix it. Like it's chalked, like it's clipped. Audio works the same way. Like if audio hits a certain decibel, it's too loud, you can't retrieve that. Like it's messed up. But with 32-bit float, it gives you a higher dynamic range. So even if you did clip, you just pull down the audio slider and then it's like nothing happened.
That's pretty cool. Whenever you mentioned that and I started looking into it, it's like, oh my God.
You can clip, bro. You could put a microphone in front of your exhaust and it's just noise and you think it's fucked. And then you go to your editing software and it's clean. So I would definitely recommend, if you're trying to record like audio for your exhaust or your helmet, that'll give you a lot more flexibility for cleaner audio. So
I need to get me one. They're only $100, right? Just for the
mic, and it pairs up perfectly with the Action 4, Action 5. So yeah, I would definitely recommend going that route, and it's a lot smaller. It's kind of like yours.
It's like the mic minis.
Because I got that big old brick of a DJI Mic 2 in my mouth, bro. I could feel that shit just like pushing on my lips. I feel like I talk with a lisp sometimes. But yeah, no, the DJI Mic 3 is out. The only thing that sucks is that it doesn't have a headphone jack.
Yeah, and that's really for the lav mics, right?
Yeah.
So, because I know the whole time everybody's complaining like, oh, it doesn't have the 3.5 millimeter jack. And then I was looking at the specs and stuff, and it comes with a 3.5 jack. But I'm like, what is everybody complaining about? But I think it's for the little transmitter that has it.
So you can monitor your audio.
Yeah. So that's really what it was. When I started looking into it, and then I saw a video of them comparing it like with the Rode and stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, people want this because you can hook up the lav mic, which is like a little, you can put the little microphone here and then have a little, like what you were saying, the microphone up here, the wired one.
Yeah, the wired mic.
So I'm like, oh, okay, so that's why people are like, oh, I can't, because especially like professionals when they're out there doing like weddings and stuff.
Yeah,
you don't want them walking around with
a little brick.
DJI logo right there. It's like you want to be kind of discreet with a little microphone and clip it on your collar and stuff.
Same thing with again, like the motovlog with the helmet setups. A lot of people like to run a wire mic because they can hide it behind the cheek pad or have it to where it's like really, really minimal. And you won't be able to do that with a DJI Mic 3.
Yeah, no. But if you want to go a different route, I guess the Cardo also records audio.
Yeah,
so I kind of tried it, but I can't even find my audio.
Cardo's cool. Cardo's really cool. I like Cardo. I would a million times run a Cardo over Senna. But I don't know if it's the software or something. It gets finicky.
Yeah.
I tried doing that, right? Then I think it cuts off your music. So you can't listen to music. That's fine. But then all of a sudden you can't hear people or people can't hear you, and then you have to turn it off, you have to turn it back on, and then try to reconnect, and it won't reconnect, and then you're like, okay, wait, I lost my Bluetooth guy that I had bridged over, so I have to go back to him and reconnect with him. Okay, I finally pulled him back. Okay, cool, great. Let's go ahead and start recording this. Oh wait, what happened? Oh, it's what? I gotta restart again.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Like the Cardo's program is pretty garbage.
Yeah.
Especially if you're trying. They say it pairs with any other Cardo, but when you try to pair it to like the cheaper one, the Freecom, the Bluetooth
it's
one,
mainly the Bluetooth connections that are kind of shoddy.
Like, dude, what the hell? Like, we're trying to bridge them in, and even then, it doesn't work good because the guy barely moves back, and he's gone.
Lost him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rider A missing or rider A disconnected. Yeah. No, man. Yeah. So if you're looking at camera gear, again, get a 360 camera.
Yeah.
They're great. I mean, and you don't even have to get the latest and greatest. You can get an X3 and you'll be fine. You can get an X4, you'll be all right. Yeah.
If you want a good one, DJI just came out with theirs too.
Man.
But it's finally in the States.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because I went through their, whenever they came out with the Mic 3, I went on their website. Mic 3s are in stock. Okay. So I'm like, okay, so that must mean something. So I went to the 360s, and sure enough, it said add to cart and then available. Bruh. Even on Amazon, you can get on Amazon, get it next day.
Oh, man. Okay, so look. I mean, there's a few brands, but we all obviously know that Insta360 is like the king of 360 cameras. They've been in the game now. They're on their 5th 360 camera.
So they've had their
they put in their reps. They polished their product, and then DJI. I mean, they make drones. They make cameras, gimbals, everything too, mics, and they recently released their DJI 360 camera, and I'm pretty sure it's amazing, but they're missing the swappable, replaceable lenses. You can't replace the lenses on them.
Yeah,
and that's I mean, maybe for other people who don't do the stuff that we riders do, it might not be a big deal. But if we're riding with the cameras out there exposed, a rock can hit it and then bam, done. The swivel on your stick could like undo itself and then your camera falls. Done. You know what I mean? Like there are more risks to damaging your equipment when you're riding, the vibrations and the speeds and all that. And I would love to have the option to replace a lens
easily.
Yeah. And we didn't get that with the Insta360s till this new one. So the X5 is the one that finally introduced the replaceable lenses.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, "Oh my God, finally. Thank you for listening."
Yep.
And then DJI was like, "Hey, hold my beer." And everybody's like, "But you can't do that."
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I think they ran an ad showing that like they can replace them, but it's more of like open up your camera.
Yeah.
Or actually you have to send it in, I think, and they'll replace it for you.
That's how Insta360 did it for the longest.
So you would think with the X5 coming out replaceable lenses, DJI would be like, "Hey, let's do that too,"
Yeah.
But nah, but they are coming out, not DJI, but GoPro Max is finally making a return.
Oh, because that was their 360, right?
Yeah. So GoPro's finally coming back, and a lot of people actually enjoyed the GoPro Max. So
it wasn't bad.
No, it was. The only thing I didn't like about it was it's like big and bulky. You know, like a big block.
I think that's what the DJI one looks like. Yeah,
it's gonna be the same look. But now GoPro Max, their first ad is like kind of shade at DJI.
Man, GoPro has no room to talk, man. GoPro had it for the longest.
Yeah.
And then
just lost
it. And then lost it, man.
I don't know where or how, it just
I think they got complacent with the fact that they were the top dogs for the longest.
So they're like, hey, they're gonna buy it anyways. Let's just throw whatever at them.
Hero 4, Hero 5, Hero 6, Hero 6 Black, Hero 6 Black New, Hero 6 Black V2, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was the same thing, just maybe better battery life or
a screen on the back.
Something. But then DJI comes out and the Insta360 comes out with their versions, and it's like, oh wow, better dynamic range, better process, better battery life, better this. My files don't corrupt. I think I had a few friends tell me that their GoPros just lost all their footage.
Yeah. It's like one of mine when we did a trip to Austin and Lime Creek Road, South Curvy Roads, and this dude just lost it all. You know,
man. I can't see for the stuff that I do, man. I have to have something that I can rely on.
Yeah, I mean, imagine you get home and it's like, all right, let me check my footage, make sure it came out good, and it's just not there.
Like one thing is going out for a ride, right? Like you go out for a ride for the sake of making content. And the other one is like you finally, after a couple of months, link up with your friends and you're like, we're about to go do something really fun, something that we probably won't be able to do for another couple of months. And then you record the whole thing, because you thought you recorded. You get home, like you said, and then you're like, wait, bro, you can't make that again.
Yeah. And then there's no way you can save, you know, like look for it and recover it because it's just corrupted.
Yeah, gone, man. Yeah. Stay away from GoPro for now. I mean, I think what DJI and Insta360 is doing is definitely putting a little fire on their ass to come up with something great.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you rock a GoPro with manual settings, you're fine because you could rock the filters and everything else. And again, dial in the settings to the way you want it to. And it will give you a great quality video. The majority of writers, the majority of people, your average consumers, what they call this, they're not doing that. They're rocking their camera in auto. They're not dialing in settings and popping on filters whenever the sun goes down or whenever it's too bright outside. They're not sitting there with a little gear bag with all kinds of different, you know, things.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that. And so, that, to me, honestly, 80% of people are usually average consumers.
Yeah.
So DJI, Insta360, and we're not sponsored by these guys. This is just a product that we truly believe in. You know, I didn't even know this guy before you had your camera, and then whenever the DJI 360 camera came out, me and you were like, I don't know, man. Like you got the X5, but the X5 this and that and this and that, and then we're over there nerding out.
That's because I was debating which one to get. I was in the process of buying it, and it's like, I don't know, man. You know, also X5 finally came out with ND filters.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that's another game changer, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
it's just sorry that we're nerding out here over camera gear, but I love that shit. So, but you said you wanted to talk to me about something. What happened?
Oh nah, man. So I was running late. You know, just the usual stuff
to come here.
Yeah, to come here. The usual stuff for work. You know. Today I actually didn't have a boring life, I guess. No. I didn't just go to work, go home, eat, you know, whatever. Nah, on the way home, we got to the intersection and Samantha sees something like running across the road. And it's like, what the hell's that? And I look, it's freaking little Kitten. I was like, dude, what the hell? On the busy intersection.
Oh shit.
So luckily, I mean, you know, so I'm a pet person. I love cats and stuff. So I'll if I see one like that, I'll rescue him, whatever. But I seen him running. He looked scared. I'm like, oh my God. And then, you know, my wife's ready to get out, jump out and grab him. I'm like, nah, I get it. As soon as I did, luckily the light turned red. And you know, that intersection right here on the, like, what is it, El Ridge and all that in Little York? It's always like the light's forever long.
Yeah.
So I got lucky. I seen him. I'm like, dude, I get off the car. He goes under this one truck. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to get him. Wow. So he's like meowing, looking the other way. And then he's by the tire. And then he goes to the front tire on the right side. So I'm like, oh, great. So he's facing the front. I look at the guy. He's on his phone. I'm like looking at him like, hey, you know, don't move. You just stay there. So I reached down, I yanked the hell out of the cat. Because he's close to the tire and I didn't want him to run, so I just like run out. Whack! The dude freaked out, yelling. He like bit the hell out of my finger as I'm trying to, you know, carry him to the car. Just threw him in there, like, here, take him. He's biting the shit out of me. I was like, damn, man. And then I'm like, damn, I wanted to keep him, but I already have 3 cats at the house.
Yeah.
So I got home. I'm like, all right, so what the hell are we going to do? And it's funny because one of my other friends, she found a box of cats, like 3 cats too, on a busy road. And she grabbed them and she was looking for like a shelter.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, let me piggyback off you. I'm going to throw him in there too while you go look for one. But I ended up, so at my job, there's always cats there.
Yeah.
So I called one of my bosses and said, hey man, I found a cat on this busy ass intersection and I can't keep him. You know, can I just take him there? He's like, yeah, just bring him. take him to so and so's shop. You know, he has it all boarded up with the cats in there, and he has food laid out. I was like, all right, cool.
What the fuck?
So that's why I told you, hey, I'm running a little late, you know, because I went back to work, took the cat, threw him in the shed. There's 3 other cats there, looked at him like, oh, okay, cool, another guy.
Oh, we got a newcomer.
Yeah, just
punk him. No.
Nah, they're gonna take care of him. They just like sniffed them out and everything. So I was like, all right, cool. I felt a little better. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm not just gonna go throw him in a shelter. At least here he can fend for himself, you know. In the shelter they'll probably just put him down.
Damn, bro, that's how they do it.
Yeah, that's how they do it. And some of them, you know. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my little interesting thing, pretty much. Ain't nothing crazy.
No, I know, it's just something random that happens.
Yeah, and they say like when what they call it, the cat chose me.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what they call it. Where it's like, oh, like you got to keep them, you know.
Will they like imprint on you or something?
No, there's a word for it. What people say, like when you see a cat, it's like because the cat chose you and you have to keep them because it's the cat gods are like, hey.
So like some superstition kind of thing, or
yeah, something like that. I forgot what that word actually is. But the cat pretty much chose me because I seen him and I grabbed him. I'm like, no, I can't keep him.
But technically, he didn't choose you because you went.
I chose him. Yeah. Well, no, but I mean, well, that's true. So yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because it's not like he came up to you.
Yeah, he didn't come up to me.
Oh shit! Like, what do I do with you?
Yeah, it's more of a.
I got you, bitch.
It's that dude.
Yeah.
It's like those videos you see when someone you know, guys just chilling and they have like a bag and they put him on their head and then you like yanks them back real fast. This kind of felt like that with the cat. I just seen him like, yoink.
Motherfucker didn't even know what happened.
Dude.
That's good, man.
Out, man.
That's good.
Yeah.
They say animal lovers, I guess, they're usually good people.
Yeah. I try to be.
Yeah, man. That's all we can do, man. You know, because there's a lot of bad people out there.
Yeah. You know? A lot of people
And-
probably just let them go and get run over by the car. I mean,
Yeah, and I understand the whole like I really can't do anything for this cat or for this dog. You know, if you see a dog astray or something, but I mean, you don't necessarily have to take full responsibility for it. At least maybe a night or two till you know,
figure
something out. You know,
or put them somewhere where you know there's other cats, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, dump them in a fighting ring.
Dump them somewhere where it's not a busy intersection.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I get it. We all got our own lives, we all got our own shit going on, and sometimes it's just, you know, having that extra added layer of responsibility isn't in the cards. But if you can, obviously, you know, that's a good thing. You'll feel better too. You'll feel like you did something good.
Yeah, you saved a life.
Yeah, so.
Like you'll see guys on motorcycles and they find cats.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I seen those. They're so wholesome, man.
Yeah, it's like, oh wait, stop in traffic. Like, come on, man. They just carrying them. It's like that's how I felt.
Yeah,
I wish I was on the bike. Then
yeah.
that'd be cooler.
You throw them in one of the bags.
Yeah, but when we got to the house, it's like, so how are we gonna get him out the car? Because he's kind of freaking out, and I had my lunch bag. I was like, well, I throw him in my lunch bag. Just took all my stuff out, threw him in there. He's just chilling.
Nice. That's cool, man. I want to get a cat. I've never had a cat.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm allergic to cats. So I don't think, I know there's some cats, right? That are like, I forget the word, but they're like, they don't shed, or if they do shed, it's not like an allergic.
Oh, like the short-haired cats.
Something like that. I forget, like something genic. There's a word for it. I forget. Maybe if y'all know, y'all can let us know. But I was looking at some of those. So I don't know.
Get you a hairless cat. You won't have to worry about shit.
I feel like I'm fucking grabbing on a ball sack.
They're a lot of work, man. You gotta like lotion them up.
Yeah, you gotta put eye drops in their eyes because they dry out. Yeah.
Oh, hell, that's too much work.
Oh man.
Cats are great, man, because you just put a litter box out, give them their food, and just let them do their own thing.
Yeah. They don't depend on you like that.
Yeah.
Dogs are different, man. Dogs, they need you. And that's great, you know. I don't know. I love that. Like when my dog comes up to me and it's just like, hey,
where you been? Hey. I ain't seen you forever.
Yeah. I mean, it's beautiful, man. It brings a smile to your face and makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. It's nice. I like it.
Yes, sir.
But all right, recap. Get an Insta360. Or you can get the DJI 360, but get a 360 camera. They're great. especially if you ride, you need that extra layer of security because if something happens, you know, there's always dumb cages on the road. You want to have something that will help you in the event of. So
Yes, sir.
get a 360. If you're making content, a lot of people like the first person POV. So if you do get like a action camera, put it on your chin, you know, get that full angle of your bars and everything. People love that. They love that because it's immersive. They live like vicariously through the footage. They love it, and it appeals to a lot of people. It's not just other riders. You know, people who don't ride. You know, people who are looking to ride. I get a lot of comments like that. I get a lot of messages like that telling me like, "Hey, man, like I don't ride yet, but like." I love watching your videos because it's so cool seeing like the stuff that you go through or the encounters that you have, and
Yeah.
you know, having a camera is awesome. Little tedious, sure. You gotta, you know, sit there and charge your batteries and put it on your camera, and then you get somewhere else. You gotta swap out your batteries because that one died already, and then you gotta offload your footage. But regardless of all the cons, it's pretty awesome to have footage. You know, I have footage from when I started writing.
Yeah.
I have like all of that. And it's so cool because I can see like the progression of like how I rode before, the little mistakes that I used to make, and you know, the little encounters that I had to like, you know, how I ride now. And
kind of wish I got mine too when I first started.
it's cool, man. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Especially if you're a new rider, it would definitely help you just kind of like see your progression throughout the times. But yeah. Love animals. Animals are awesome.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
Cats are great.
Cats are great. Yeah. I'm a dog person. So, you know.
Love cats, man. Like every video that pops up on Instagram.
All the cat videos, yeah. Wow. Mine are all dogs. And for whatever reason, specifically Shih Tzus right now. Like every other video is a Shih Tzu video.
Yeah, it's a sign.
I mean, I have a Shih Tzu, so I have a Pit Bull too and a Boston Terrier.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I guess my algorithm found out that I really love my Shih Tzu more than me.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with her, man. She's so cute.
She is fucking cute. I little fur balls. But yeah, man. You got anything else to add?
No, I think we're good.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And yeah, if there's anything you guys want to hear us talk about, let us know in the comments. Make sure to share, like, subscribe, and share this with all your other rider buddies or someone who's looking to start motovlogging or just riding in general.
Oh, yeah. If you have any other questions, let us know.
Let us know. Peace.